to Champions League drama, from Niger football madness to global sport cruise, we bring the vibes, the analysis, and pure football fire.
On your marks, get set, go!
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
No long talk. This is where sports meets swagger. No boring breakdowns, just pure energy, passion, and premium banter with your favorite crew on deck every week. Sport Cruise, where sports meets vibe.
That is a princely strike from John Duran. Open mouth or.
Mendes scores and Paris win the Super Cup. The Champions League winners are victorious against the Europa League victors, and they have shown the spirit and quality of all conquering champions here. Up against it, off colour, but never quite out of the equation. Roaring back for the very first time, having defeated Tottenham Hotspur on penalty kicks.
Well, what a turnaround. It never looked likely that they were going to find a way back into this match. For long periods, Tottenham had kept them at arm's length.
When it comes to the construction of the silverware, which is handed to Marquinhos now. The Champions League winners are the Super Cup winners for the very first time. Paris lift this trophy aloft and become the first French club to win the UEFA Super Cup. Another golden moment for Paris Saint-Germain. This one, not the runaway success they enjoyed against Inter, but one that showed real heart and character as they came back to defy Tottenham Hotspur and win on penalties. The full-time score then in Udine: Paris 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Paris Saint-Germain win the Super Cup on penalty kicks.
And don't cry. Your folks might.
All right, yes, PSG won the quintuple in that particular one. 5 trophies already in the year 2025 after coming from behind twice against Spursy Tottenham at the point. Until the 85th minute, it was 2-0 in favor of Tottenham, and then Lee Kangin got the first. I also gave a PSG the equalizer, and you of course know what happened as well via penalties. Despite the fact that Tottenham were even 2-0 up as well via penalties, they still showed their Spursy way by giving that away to PSG. So of course, PSG also the very first French side. So welcome to the Thursday edition of Sports Cruise Live. Our Mina 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Yes, of course, news is also coming as well from the NBA. Former NBA champions are talking about Boston Celtics. They are also set to be sold. The NBA has officially, approved the $6.1 billion sale of the former, NBA champ for Aston Villa's Jacob Ramsey. Welcome to the show. My name is Adetomo Banjolo Ashegon, otherwise known as Agbeton. And of course, you know as well that Kwemi joins me every day from Mondays down to Fridays. And of course, Premier League champions, our defending champions, Liverpool taking on Bournemouth in that fixture at Anfield later tomorrow by 8. Was it 3 weeks that the Super Falcons of Nigeria I know you know I'm going to where the Super Falcons of Nigeria came back and then did the unthinkable, coming back from behind, from dead, to win their record extending 10th WAFCON title, and on arrival 3 bedrooms as well in that one, and then being given national honors of OON. And a couple of days ago we also had an interview that was conducted or was granted by the federal government of Nigeria. We'll talk about all of that and deliberate on that as well. Just like we mentioned as well, over the weekend there would also be at the resumption of the Spanish La Liga, the likes of Joan Garcia for Barcelona, win the La Liga this season, or Real Madrid will come to the fore. Welcome guys to the show. Don't forget as well, you can join the conversation, or just have to do just close in on 36000-410. I could also send SMS messages as well. Apart from also listening to us via your normal radio gadget, you can listen to us via our website. Just go on www.mainlandfm.com. If you can listen to us, or if you also want to listen to us via radio Radio Garden platform. Just go on your Radio Garden platform or app and search for us at 98.3 FM. At this, like we mentioned, very, very soon, Okwemi is going to be going into politics. So you can actually take a look at him. Just go on YouTube as well as on Facebook at 98.3 FM to get to see our faces. Welcome to the show, Okwemi. Good evening to you.
Big one. Where do I start from? You said a lot. First off, let me start from the point where you will run it, because politics is very expensive. But with good people like you to work, I already have someone that has volunteered to be in office. So amen to that. So I know you have an agenda. And tomorrow, the opening game for the 2025-2026 English Premier League season. It's the most glamorous. It has all of the twists and turns.
And this is
the most
a
bit unpredictable sometime as well. And it promises to be the biggest, maybe one of the biggest seasons so far. Tomorrow, we're going to focus so much on the Premier League.
Yeah.
I will look at the teams that gain promotion, because for every team that gain promotion in every league, whether in the Premier League, in the Nigerian Premier Football League, anywhere, the principal responsibility for them is to stay up. That is their priority. And no matter where you finish, even if it's 17th, even if it's 16th, like Manchester United at third time last season,
just stay up.
Immediately.
Exactly.
So we look at Leeds United. I will look at their chances of staying up tomorrow. We look at Burnley. I will look at which other team also came up with Sunderland. I mean, it's been a while now. And they brought the captain, so they bought well. We look into the show. We're going to focus on English Premier League. We'll also talk about the Spanish La Liga that kicks off also this weekend. But you will be making your calls tomorrow to predict who finishes in the top 4 next season and who would probably get. But the question is going to be out, and the question, let me give you an hint. The question is going to be based on the Premier League this weekend. So just keep your dial locked on Milan 98. You clock in. We're not reading messages on that question on Monday. It is calling. So clock in, win, and then 5,000 are up for grabs for you. So we tell you who is giving us the voucher. I've been seeing that video since I think on Tuesday or thereabouts.
It's been around.
And people have been tagging me. On they shall say Tinubu go pay the girls. First off, the president will not withdraw $2.4 million from his personal pockets and give the girls.
Okay.
There's a process at which government monies like this always comes. It doesn't work like that. It's not like they will not give them. It's not even a month yet. I mean, some people that were promised a house during Clement West.
It's looking like we are in the era of audio money.
Agbatomi, that would be unfair. That would be unfair.
So I think people should listen to the soundbite.
Let us put their minds out. We'll also open the phone lines actually. So it's not only the Super Falcons that they want to give money to.
The Tigers as well.
There are also the Tigers
and the Chalingos.
Which Chan what?
Just like one of the callers said yesterday, say even if it is $1,000, at least give them
the only reason they will see $1,000, they should just dangle it in front of them like this. I say, look at the 1,000% of what you're supposed to get and let them just go. So little idea of how these things work. There's a bureaucracy that involves how these monies will be paid, and this money is not going to be paid into the account of the sports commission or anything. It's going to be paid directly into the girls' account. So a lot of them don't even have an account that can receive $100,000 or equivalent of $160 million. That is not an insult.
Even their bonuses have not been paid.
She's the captain of the side.
And
maybe she's not exactly, some of us, when we do this our job, we always find a way to build conversation and raise content. She wasn't exactly pushing it out to call out the government. She said a lot of people have been asking her and demanding money from her.
She was asked.
Maybe we should allow them listen.
They will listen.
I said
the captain of the Super Falcons talking about Rashidat Ajibade about the promises made by the.
Might understand you.
The sound of Lagos.
Supermalt with renewed might. With Supermalt, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients.
To marry new wife not be problem o. Na to take care of the wife wella. Na it be the real deal. And the real deal don't happen. The new 6 Regional Development Commission will just land for Nigeria because National Assembly don't holla all our states ho-ha to they use 15% of them statutory allocation to support them and them go get big muscle to they do better projects where go benefit them people. Oh yeah, Nigerians, make we thank our President Bola Tinubu because whether you dey live for Borno, Benin, Bauchi, Bodija or Badagry, he get one development commission wey bear your name and even sef you fit the owner. That one not be only federal character, na federal sense.
Rebuilding Nigeria, powered by Citizen Connect Initiative.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? Eh?
My village people don't come again oh.
Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Hey. From Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
Yes, who is there?
Grandpa, it's me.
Oh, my child. Check with your dad.
Grandpa, give me.
What's the problem?
Grandpa refused to give me Milko-Sweet. Daddy, can I have money to buy Milko-Sweet, please?
That's Grandpa's usual habit of hiding one in his pocket and showing you another one.
Okay, now, my child. Here is Milkos. Have it.
Oh, yeah, Milkos.
Milko-Sweet, proudly Nigerian.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is finally here. From Monday to Saturday at 7 p.m. Plenty Nigerians will stand a chance to win big. To join, just dial *900# on your MTN line. Then every recharge from 100 naira or more.
www.mtn.ng for more details.
My guy, you dull. Your team lose match. Oh boy, now this my house rent where they delay. My landlord don't they rig for me seriously. Even self, I don't they. No stress yourself. You never hear about credit card? At all. Oh, no wonder. Anyway, another program of President Tinubu government to take consumer credit will get focus, support Nigerians to fit the pay school fees, buy things like household appliances, and even to pay house rent. Credit card they do so through our banks, fintechs, cooperatives, and microfinance company. Chai, I beg, explain where. The goal of credit card now to make life easy for Nigerians with manageable monthly installments wey no get interest. No interest? No interest? Hey bro, where you come dey go? My bank, straight. No interest? I get interest. You sef, go your bank straight now to enjoy your own credit card money. Nigeria's comeback tori never finish, but e don dey road sam. Nigeria dey on the road of progress.
Renewing hopes, rebuilding Nigeria. Powered by Citizen Connect Initiative.
Oh, what did they happen now? No bonus for all my line. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123*2*1# or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
Malaria palava, malaria wahala. Sick today, fever tomorrow. Mama, she dey run kitty kata. Brother, make you make the right choice with Kezatem. If malaria, woto. With Kezatem, give malaria, woto. Kezatem, in on the tear pocket, malaria go here.
Artemether and lumefantrine. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your medical doctor. Kezatem, your right choice for malaria treatment. Marketed by Kensington Global Synergy Limited. Please call our hotline on 0708 140 2414 for further inquiries.
All over the world, many people sabi say the fastest way to national development na to continue dey tap the natural resources and human ability of grassroots people. That na why Tinubu government give our 744 local governments them power to begin collect and use them allocation and IGR to fast track them own progress and transformation we get for Nigeria. My ninja. So anyhow we take look am, better don dey for okra, dey don break for our grassroots. Nigeria's comeback tori never finish, but e don dey road sam. Nigeria dey on the road to progress.
Renewing hopes, rebuilding Nigeria. Powered by Citizen Connect Initiative.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos.
So, babes, don't you think the radio is so boring these days?
Well, it depends on what you need. I just discovered a new sound.
It's my mother. Only wants it alive.
Gotcha. Making you fall like that.
Yes, I am totally hooked to 98.3 Mainland FM. That sound slaps and it makes so much sense. I vibe, I learn, and I definitely enjoy the groove.
Alice, yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen,
Yeah, I've not received that menu. They haven't. So
Right.
hopefully they will pay.
They should pay, and we are all going to keep reminding them until they pay soon.
Please, they have not. Like first, they have not. Honestly, like share, even percentage, and I'm like, hey, bros, people, I beg, we've not received it.
Yeah.
But hopefully, when they pay it, you would see.
You hear it on the news.
You see, I mean, even our match bonuses and everything's still work in progress. We've not.
Sport Cruise, 6 p.m. weekdays on 98.3 Mainland FM. The Cruise.
All right, guys, welcome. We take you guys back to the old school songs that were done back in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, as well as the early 2000s. The captain of the Super Falcons of Nigeria, talking about Rashid Ajibade, talking about the fact that they are yet to receive we are in the era of audio money from the federal government. What does this say about the leaders that we have in the country at this point in time in terms of fulfilling the promises they've made? For the Super Falcons captain to have come out and say, you know what, we've not received exactly I thought about that.
Nothing. And I just hope Rashida Ajibade would not ask herself why she attended this podcast, because there's been a lot of gaslighting and spotlighting on some of the issues. You remember also that she talked about the fact that as she played the Nigerian women's league, that means she started playing for Robokun at the age of 7. For her to have played there for 10 years. So I want to ask, as a 7-year-old, are you supposed to earn salaries?
Are you playing football professionally?
Let's say she played. maybe she was referring to her professional years. Maybe when she was like 15, 16, 17, started playing pro. See, I've covered the Nigerian Women's Football League for quite a few days now, and I understand how some of these things work, but I don't even want to dwell on that. But sometimes, when this from you, the better for us. But I'm sure she didn't mean
no PR.
Women African competition was going on, and then when a lot of people were questioning why she was winning, all the WAFCON started, so she obviously needed the club, and I'm glad that as she got that much needed publicity, she had a good tournament. She's going to get a big club. I'm sure she's just sitting and looking at the options she's got. For Nandozé, she was welcomed by Brighton earlier today, and then she was congratulated for winning WAFCON, and she was even more congratulated about the WAFCON. Maybe she'll have probably gotten a bigger club, but it's a massive one for her to be playing in the Women's Soccer League from this new season. But back to Rashida Ajibade. Like I'm saying, you guys shouldn't put her in trouble. She said it jokingly. Maybe the message was clear enough, but farmer, you need 2.4 million, and it's like the Tigers also have monies to claim with the coaching crew, and that happened like 10 days or so interval.
Okay, so, but see, it is looking like our leaders these days, cannot match their words with actions.
Don't let us take this out of context.
Okay.
Let's just imagine that Rashida Ajibade was just responding to that question on the platter. How many people have asked 2 people for money? It was not the government alone that promised them money. They got money from the official bureau of the company.
Yes, but they've gotten the money.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Of them.
Okay.
The Nigerian governors from also promised each of them 10 million.
Yeah, that's I think.
There were a lot of well-meaning Nigerians that obviously would have given them money.
Part of the Spy Goose squad also give them
not
money.
The 160 million or so from the $100,000.
Yeah.
And the big one coming is for investment. I'm not hospitotic. I put my life on the line so that I can work for 3 weeks. And earn 160 million. And don't get it twisted. Evidences to get that money, they've earned it, they deserve. But what I'm trying to say is that Don't come in the next 10 years and say justice for so and so person. Go, no, live your life, manage this wealth and good enough. Most of these ladies are young. They have a lot of years ahead of themselves. Nobody celebrated the Super Eagles for finishing second. If the Falcons got to the semi-final of the World Cup, they must give them something, no?
Of the World Cup?
Yes, of the FIFA World Cup, because that should be the next thing now. We are more like.
But that means you are celebrating mediocrity then.
Mediocrity, you don't want to go down there. Don't go that. Don't go that, because you supported the Super Eagles for saying that they had the golden silver. So if the Super Falcons should get there, because I'm asking, we've won 10 of the last 13 women, everything unthinkable. You know, so that people will not say that, oh, they are playing against Mauritania. They play. Exactly. The game. Aɗa Jibade was almost one of the best players in the Atletico Madrid women's team in the last 3 years. Asisat Oshoala won the Champions League back to league, and she won the Champions League. She became the first African woman to score in a Champions League final when Barcelona Spanish league. So they play with at the elite level. We're talking about now. There's this one. There's Everton. Tony Payne plays at Everton. Yeah. So we've got our best girls at the top. Let us go to the world stage. Don't let us just keep going as counting no men's category. They will now come back and say, President Tinubu, come. Let's talk. I
agree with you.
And people have taken it to a whole new level. And I feel so disappointed how we politicize everything. There will be documentation. It's government money. Even though you think it's your money, it has to be accounted for.
It's not from Tinubu's pocket.
2.4 million. The media officer of the team that will come and complain that she has not gotten her money. Ondo State government have given her 15 million. Let them enjoy this thing. Small money. It's not 20 million, 10 million. Those small money that we did not know about. Use it to settle those people. You see that $100,000. Don't let anybody tell you that Naira is this, is that. $100,000 is a lot of money. Manage it, because it's even funny enough. I was watching one of the only woman to have won 5 Afro basketball championships from the Tigress.
She was even nursing a baby.
She took Nigeria. There is a reward for her child and her husband. That least she knows that she can say, yes, I have a home in my country. Despite the fact that she's not based in Nigeria. For a fact that in the next 1 month, Abatomi, we're not going to be here to say the president have not paid them. I'm very sure we will fire. We will fire. Trust me.
Let's cast our mind back as the 5th minute also goes to nil. In favor of Tottenham with that one, and Spursy that matters tells us. I think after the penalty, this is another English side that just like PSG has been found out ahead of the next season.
Found out how? So to start with, PSG.
They did.
The Champions League.
They did
Manchester
last season.
City.
They did.
They also defeated Tottenham
Hotspur.
Say that a club that had beaten 5 of your top.
But in the game that mattered the most, that's the Club World Cup final.
Wait now.
Okay.
Fact.
Okay.
So whatever Chelsea took away from PSG,
want
to Gbalo London neighbor.
Okay. Tottenham. Okay.
So let's go to the game yesterday. I'm so happy. See, this is where the sentimental Arsenal part of me would come out. If Tottenham had won yesterday, saying that don't come to work tomorrow. The boss not even a Tottenham Hotspur fan, but so when the game was tuned, I was streaming on my way home. When it was tuned, I was telling myself, I said, my WhatsApp, you think it's Arsenal that scored. Second goal, I was just
Romero.
So when I got that, it was 2-2. Baba, I celebrated.
So I saw talking about I saw a tweet on X. One Tottenham. I think it was around 88th minute. He said, Tottenham are two up at this point, and then we go and sleep. I'll be waking up as champions by tomorrow. So someone needs to wake him up.
He hasn't woken up yet. He's still sleepy.
A few days ago, we were talking about how Tottenham under Thomas Frank could be a problem this season. Were you impressed with the way they played yesterday?
I'm not sure if he did the best. Thomas Frank made a joke that he saw what happened to the last manager that won the trophy. They sacked him.
Exactly.
So he doesn't want to get sacked. That's why he didn't win yesterday. But that's it. If Arteta does not win the league with Arsenal this season or the championship, I think Arteta should be successful from bringing them up, keeping them in the Premier League, playing some beautiful brand of football. So at that level, so coming into Tottenham Hotspur don't exactly have high expectation. Club owner, and you're comfortable your club finishing 16 because you won the Europa League. Now, at the start of last season, the goal of Tottenham was very clear. Finish in the Champions League.
That was the plan.
Finish in the Champions League via top 4.
Yes,
that was the plan. but God buttered their bread. League. So whether they will escape the group stages with the new format, I don't know. But the most important thing is that they ended last of players here and there. He's brought in Mohamed Kudus.
Yeah.
Early signing.
Brilliant signing from
West Ham yesterday.
Exactly.
And they've confirmed Tell's loan move from Bayern. Exactly. They made it permanent.
Yeah.
They think they need to have addition to that team. But Tottenham Hotspur were good enough till the 81st minute.
Yeah.
And football minute, they still capitulated. In the penalty, they were still leading to. The fans will start asking more questions.
Exactly.
Out of what happened to be one of our worst season in the league, we're able to deliver an Europa League trophy. So something Arsenal never done before.
I want to post a Koglu from him being manager of team before Celtic down to Tottenham, and I think that's also been the same journey as well for Thomas Frank. Don't you?
High jump.
Yeah.
Brentford had a better season because of the stadium or the history of the trophy.
Europa League champions. Has Arsenal win a trophy?
They've never won an European trophy, by the way.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
But they won a trophy in 20.
By the history, I think yes, I agree. Because Manchester United, despite where they finished last season, players were abandoning Champions League teams to play for them.
Benjamin Sesko.
I mean, Sesko was one of them.
But
just to come to Manchester United, so they always tell you that form can be temporary, but class is permanent. That was where Pogba left a Champions League playing Juventus
for Man United.
Play for Europa League under Jose Mourinho in 2017 for Man U, and they wonder why Arsenal still command this level of respect. They've not won the Premier League in over 20 seasons, and they are still one of the
top 6.
Harry Kane played than Harry Kane,
exactly,
because every goal record he went to the replica trophy. So it means it's as good as Harry Kane. What do you have? Highest goal scorer. Son, you mean what do you have? Went too high to go to Tottenham Hotspur. I think it's disrespectful of the things he's done at Brentford. He's been consistent with that side. They brought in solid players.
Starting the game.
What's his name? Has been sold to Arsenal.
Christian Nogard
was doing with that side that kept them in. They finished in the top 10. The joker will be they won a league title. Also, they had about 17 or 18 days more before it closes. Buy players. It's as simple as that. Buy players.
Okay, guys, let's also get a picture calls in on 36,000 for one. Read the message. Be staying put at Atlanta this season, despite all of the transfer requests at this point in time. A lot of people definitely want to bring in a case of due to the fact that what the African Player of the Year is currently facing at this point in time, what else does it need to do, or do you think it needs to?
I really feel for Demola Lookman, and sometimes it reminds me of when Pius Ikedia signed for Shakhtar Donetsk, and he signed, I think, like a 9-leaf contract that they are getting into. So the excitement of, your manager calls you, there's an offer on the table, 130 million euros. Especially you're coming from where you're earning like maybe 41,000 euros. And then somebody says, there's 180,000 euros for you coming to this place. Let's do this, let's do that. I feel there's a whole lot of disrespect right now on Demola Lookman. Aside the fact that it's African Footballer of the Year, that means a player that scored a hat-trick in the Europa League final
against
Bayern Leverkusen, the team that had gone the entire season unbeaten
until that game,
German League champions. And they took them to the cleaners, and those goals were worth
beautiful goal.
Why do you think Opakmon is now being thrown around, being hawked around? Like Inter Milan are telling me that because he signed that they cannot go to. What does the Nigerian government need to interfere in this one?
Nah.
If you can't disrespect for how black players
maybe to African football, because the last 2 African Player of the Year have also got
them Nigerians back to back African Footballer of the Years. So, and these guys, they literally took the trophy down to their club trophy room. Victor Osimhen was the highest goal scorer in the Napoleon won the Demola Lookman was the player of the final.
Exactly.
In a major final, the first person to score hat-trick
in
an Europa League final, and
they
are treating him like trash. He was injured last season. He was I think maybe like the second highest goal scorer for Atalanta last season.
It was even.
So now you're now hawking him around like you're hawking chin inside traffic. See, and you don't blame these clubs. Their commitment to a club outside. See, the contract
only in Inter Milan.
The contract is the contract. I'm not going to sell you. I'll allow you go. But Atalanta said no.
It's not possible.
You are a rival. I'm not going to sell it to you. Let us go to England. Let us go to Spain. Let us go to Germany. Anybody can come and buy you, but I'm not going to sell it to Atalanta.
But no clubs are coming.
That's not the fault of Atalanta.
That's the thing. That's so. Why can't it?
Please, when I switch to Yoruba, Hausa is the problem.
Why can't he play at Fulham?
He played at Fulham, have you forgotten?
He can go back.
He played at Everton. Go back as what?
He can go back and
Hazard can this man.
Let's get to read some messages as well as speak some calls in at 3600041. Okay, this person says, good evening and well done to you guys in the studio. This is Rashid from Lagos. As for Tottenham PSG, then warning. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really don't understand what you're trying to say in that one. This person also says, good evening guys in the studio. This is Zain from Bariga. I will be a huge person because your voice from
Agbadom is the tallest person in mainland FM.
Because your voice from the radio is always thicker than Kwame and Agbadom. In fact, you really disappointed me this evening. When many Nigerians were shouting that this money is too much, you among advised me to use the money promised by individual to pay and settle bills. Why can't the government pay this money in the first place? Let's also get a pick some calls on 3600041. Yes.
Yeah, for me, that's what I'm doing right down Tottenham now. And for yesterday's match, I'm not even surprised that Tottenham lost because even in the
thank you.
I'm really disappointed from Tottenham. Your guy, ⴑ because the guy have been shining from last week.
Yeah. They've told him to either accept all the offers on the table or join them.
Good evening, welcome to the show.
See, that Tottenham game, they lost that game by tactical know-how. And was a must normally give PSG a tough time, and that was what that guy did yesterday. But just like on them, Alex
the fool should be done, no.
Yeah, mostly should be done because they played. Alex, they both loan. So if they both loan, then maybe
as Man City and Rodrigo, Mike Texas from Abulegba. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's get to pick some other calls around 36000 like that. Remember when the government promises to pay the let's also get to pick more calls around 36000.
Tottenham match yesterday was very, very surprising. Maybe the coach make the wrong change because I've been watching the match. So later now hear that. Yeah, it's like that coach wrong change
as well. But before we do all of that as well, the Super Congo next week Tuesday.
You don't have a strong. If they things be like, this can be go home and re-strategize. I've said it here. I remember when we work. Let us sit back and re-strategize. When the Ghanaian league was having issue, they suspended the Ghanaian league for a couple of. Not even conveniently put out anything decent forward. Are you joking? What do you mean by that? What do you need in your life?
You are settled. That.
Which other motive should not even come out for second match now? It's not a developmental game.
Oh, please help us turn on the radio. I beg. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good evening to you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, help us turn on the radio.
I'm calling from Tᴏᴜᴛ.
Thank God, say you didn't tell us to make we calm down today.
They beat you now only 1-0.
Pride of London.
But wait, you know this guy.
Oseba, we should buy you from this. We should buy you from.
Oseba, come on, we going. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. In a part of their bonuses and from the FIFA Club World Cup to the family, of lately we put forward the 8.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Up next was that from 7 p.m. Please stick around and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.